This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They'll run it here. Gain moves the ball to the 34. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
The shotgun handoff here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And the tailback's got it again. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. 4th down now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw to the left side. Great catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Pressure is coming. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Penn.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Sixth play on the drive. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds. The pass rush closing in. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Drop in back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Snags the quick throw. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Refuses to go down. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run
game. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds his target, and it's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Receiver makes the catch. Refusing to be stopped on this play. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Penn State. Way too much speed on that play.
Exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the receiver in the flat.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. He keeps it on the design run. 1st down, looking for more now. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A screen to the wide receiver. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Catch is made down the middle. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. QB keeper all the way. No way to run up the middle. Sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
You make the tackle inside the 30, it'll be first down there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. Tackle made at the 37, that's a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Baker. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here. They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Receiver makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. And here he goes. At the 20, inside the 10, touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a handoff. He gets loose. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. I mean, wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's smartly. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. Second and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Nittany Lions closer to the line to run the hurry up. He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, a field goal here now on fourth down is obvious. You have a chance in the second half to tie the game up. Think about it. I mean, you're right on the doorstep. What are you going to do? Are you going to tie this game, or are you going to take the lead?
On the move now. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to throw. It's Baker. He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Ball handed to the running back. Breaks into open space. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Baker. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's running out of time here. He bought some time, now lets it go. In the clear at the 25. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll find the end zone again. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. Just trying to wage a comeback.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Clock with the running game. He's brought down out at the 46. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And it falls incomplete.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Oh, Chris, just a missed opportunity. I know there's not a lot of time left, but you had a chance to make your opponent have to score a touchdown. Now you lose that opportunity, and now you hope your defense can hold on to a victory.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.